All right, Coach Mook, Lone Star Conference Tournament champions. Just kind of walk us through how it happened.
Yeah, I mean, our kids just came out and played really well. It was a fun weekend for us, and they've been preparing well. We talked about it. We want to play our best at the end of the season when it counts the most. I think we're definitely in a good spot right now, but I just couldn't be happier for our kids that worked really hard and just the improvements that they've made throughout the season. It was fun to see it all start to come together.
How are you guys so affected, especially against Oklahoma Christian and Angelo State? You run ruled them. I mean, how are you guys so effective?
You know, softball can be a weird sport like that. You know, I mean, our bats, we spent a lot of time swinging the bats this last week and put in a little extra time off the machines and stuff like that, and I think it just showed up on the field. So it's a weird sport that way, though. Some days you're on and some days you're not. But right now I feel good that we got the momentum on our side and we're hitting the ball, seeing the ball well, and some players really stepped up for us.
Oklahoma Christian, a great school. You guys had them early, and what do you tell your team going into that game? Like, hey, if we do this, then sky's the limit here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, for us, it's just a matter of make sure we play our best softball. I know last time we didn't play our best softball when we played them, so it was fun for us to come out and play like we're capable of. You know, we've been playing well for the last month, and I feel like all the work that our kids have put in really has prepared us well, so that when we do get against some of those top teams, we're definitely ready to go.
Well, after all that work, you're basically playing a conference schedule again. I mean, it's what 5-1, I think, in it. So, what do you do? I mean, you already know all these teams basically.
Well, you know, I think our preparation is going to be pretty similar to what it was this last week. Obviously, we're playing a lot of the same teams again, with the exception of Mesa. But you know, it's get in a lot of hitting, be ready to go, play some good defense, and hopefully take that momentum that we got this last weekend and carry it right into this next week. It's nice because it's a pretty short turnaround, so there's not a lot of time to kind of lose that momentum. You just come back, have a day of practice, get back on a bus, and then get back after it.
So you mentioned the hitters got hot. Madison Johnson was on fire. You know, she had been going into the postseason play, but it looked like she took it to a whole new level. Just talk about Madison and just what you've been impressed by her.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. She's a player that I've talked to her before. Told her earlier in the season, like, you can hit any pitcher we face. Like, you're that good. You know, she's got good hand-eye coordination. She's confident at the plate. She's got good mechanics, all the things that you want. Yeah, for her, it's fun to see it kind of flip the switch and just take over. But yeah, she had a great day at the plate and made a big difference. It felt like every time she came up, it was like a pretty big situation. She came through for us every time, which again doesn't surprise me. She's pretty good in clutch situations also.
Kyra Lair pitched really well, but she got herself out of a lot of sticky situations, taking the Kingsville game and the Oklahoma Christian game. I mean, just talk a little bit about Kyra and just how tough she is in the circle.
Yeah, I mean, she's mentally tough. You know, she's a person that I feel like when the big moments step up, she's going to step up and raise her game a little bit higher than what she has been. But I thought she did a really good job. I thought Emily Wilson also threw really well for us. I don't think there's a lot of teams that have two pitchers that are as different from each other as what our pitchers are, and also who are good. And Emily's another kid who just pressure doesn't really get to her at all. She's pretty cool and calm no matter what the situation is. So yeah, it was fun to see our pitchers do well.
Were you surprised to get the number 2 seed?
No, I talked to Travis, the Angelo coach, a little bit afterwards or whatever, and that's kind of what he was saying he thought, but you just never know. And for us, we're just glad that we're in the region. I think that was our goal going into the weekend, is make sure that we win enough games to put us into the region, and the easiest way to do that is to win them all. So we were relieved and looking forward to this week.
Does it benefit you playing on Thursday, on the second day rather than the first day?
I mean, I think just having to play one less game, it's just one. Again, the sport's so weird that any team can win on any day. One less chance of that happening. You know, now we only have to win 3 games to make it to Denver, or if you're in the other bracket or the other side, you have to win 4. So definitely, I think it's a huge advantage for us.